Hello, everyone. This is Tomas from South Korea. Hoping you're having a beautiful day wherever you are. In this video, I want to share with you some a realization I've had about achieving goals, uh, and this will definitely relate to you or be helpful to you if you are kind of frustrated for not achieving your goals yet, or have even already shut the door on yourself on you ever achieving something specifically. Let's start with a story. So for me, I have been like that, and maybe I still am like that a little bit. Because and For me, this really, uh, for me, I experienced this in my desire to be an artist and to create beautiful artwork, and that was a desire I've had maybe since like 15, 16, 17. And when I was in col and following high school and into college, I didn't make a plan about how I would make that work. I didn't make a plan about how I would have a business. Maybe not even the business is the right term, but just like making money doing that and enabling myself to make a lot of money doing that. I only had the desire to create things, and during like my college time, I not divested, but I distributed my attention into multiple things and different topics like art, like architecture, and then car design, and then product design, and then marketing, and then entrepreneurship, and then math tutoring, and my attention was so distributed in different areas, and like my focus about what the main goal is for my life kind of went away to like what opportunities I see in front of me, and uh instead of like what I actually had wanted to do from the very beginning. And so after like a series of years, I was in the garage and I looked at my artwork, and I was so angry at my desire for this goal. I felt so upset and sad, um, cried, and I like I remember just feeling really upset and angry that I failed, that this was not. I felt like it was impossible. Like I had like made a belief that it was impossible for me to achieve that result of making art money with my artwork, money with artwork, and at that point, I decided to like pursue like the math tutoring because that was what I was already doing, and then I had like a business going on with that. Uh, a wonderful business, great team, helping people. So like nothing bad about that, but just for my own personal goals, it wasn't exactly aligned with what I had intended to do from the very beginning, and that was a huge mistake. That was a huge mistake and really foolish, really foolish. And um, it was a big mistake, not because I destroyed my art, which also was a mistake, but the biggest mistake was that I really expected myself to achieve that goal, that result, even though I did not make a solid plan about how I would like. I didn't do three things, maybe four things. One thing I didn't do, I didn't like study how other people had made that goal, had achieved that goal. I didn't study enough people, and I didn't like break it down into like requirements about what is necessary for that to be achieved. I didn't also like make a I didn't make a that was creepy. I thought something was happening around me, but it's just a filter. I didn't make is it like that? I didn't make a like plan of like the tasks I would do to reach those requirements and achieve that goal within a certain period of time. So one, I didn't have a clear target. I had the target of like the vision, but I didn't have the clear target of like what needs to be done and I didn't have a clear roadmap of what needed to be done, of the steps I would take to make that possible. And lastly, I did not uh, execute that such a roadmap. And so, at however, like maybe 22 or something, I judged the goal was impossible, and I was so upset about it, even though I didn't do anything that made it reasonable for it to be possible. That was a huge dumb mistake. That's the biggest dumb mistake. And I think that is something that maybe it's a habit, an issue I've created myself, not issue, a habit I've carried in other goals, personal goals primarily, where I have a desire of something I want to achieve, and I have not like put together like a really good plan of how to achieve it, doing the research on how to do it, putting together the plan, and then executing that consistently or doing what was necessary. I'm guilty of not doing that for like other goals, maybe even like fitness related, where I did the research, I started doing things, but then I slacked off on like maybe like the nutrition I need to be maybe meeting the nutritional levels or going to the gym consistently. And that kind of behavior will result in me and us not achieving what we really want to, or like getting subpar results but not actually achieving what we want. And that is not acceptable with the life that we have, like the opportunity that we have of being alive. And so I would love to share more about like how we could improve the way we manage ourselves or our projects and our goals. For now, what I'd probably leave off on is the key idea of judging yourself, judging your results and learning from it appropriately. Why am my voice going out every time? Appropriately. And the things to judge would be, if you already know the goal, the things to judge is, was the roadmap correct? Was the roadmap correct? And then two, did you execute those tasks as required, like according to the roadmap? And the roadmap should have steps that are really specific and clear. Did you complete those tasks correctly, on time, and consistently? And then the third one is probably, first one is like if the strategy is correct. The second one is now judging whether the execution was correct, your actual like, doing of things, is that working out well, like if that needs to be improved. And then three, is the expectation realistic, like because when you're starting out with a goal that you haven't achieved before, and it's maybe a little bit different from other people, and it's like not exactly copied by somebody. No, it's not exactly replicated yet or proven yet for your specific situation. But like, so there is space for modifying and needing to modify in the future. But yeah, that's another topic. What I want to leave off on is just make sure that you're assessing what your results fairly, and you are not closing the door on what you're seeking to achieve, but like, and you're setting yourself up to succeed. I just wish for you to set yourself up to succeed in terms of like your preparation and also your evaluation of yourself and the results. I think sometimes it's easier to do this in a job. At least for me, it was easier to do this well in a job. But when it came to my personal life, for some reason, I just kind of like didn't keep up with my own expectations or what I wanted, kind of slacked off. So yeah, I wish you the best, and I'll see you soon.